Shake? We live. You there, Shake? I can't hear you. Mic check, mic check. Shake, can you hear me? You there?
New seasons, new gear. Show the world what it means to be a fan in 100% authentic gear. Fanatics, officially licensed everything.
Shake.
Hey, what's good? Crypto. You didn't hear the intro playing?
No, I didn't. I didn't
Yeah,
hear none of the intro.
the intro was playing.
Yeah, the screen didn't. Yeah, the screen didn't even switch over. I didn't.
Well,
Normally, I would see it. Yeah, normally I
yeah.
would see it on my end.
Oh, really? That's dude. I can't wait to hear the replay. You during the intro. Hey, mic check. You there? Check. You there? Man, what's going on, man? How you doing?
All right. Yeah, I didn't see nothing. I was totally in the dark. I didn't see anything come up on my screen.
Man. By the way, I'm trying out this new shit. 196. I got the strawberry kiwi. I'm gonna try this shit out real quick.
You said strawberry kiwi.
Yeah.
Mm.
Shout out to Mudbone in the building. What's up, Mudbone
Was it
and
to the energy
BH
drink?
fight, BHW fight. I'm at the airport. Hey, that's what's up. Where you going to, BH? Where you going to?
Okay, the airport, a midnight trip. Which airport?
That's pretty good. At Seattle.
Oh, okay. Leaving or just coming in? Okay.
Hey, Daniel Berry Sports. Happy Saturday. Yeah, man. Listen, I have some sad news. It is with a heavy heart. I think I'm gonna put my flag at half staff this today because unfortunately the Knicks are champions. Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
It is with a heavy heart that I have to say the Knicks are champions.
Yeah. That's what's up. We flying everything. We flying the flags at half staff, huh?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Memorial Day came two times over, huh?
Yeah. Go
See, we just
Knicks.
got past Memorial Day now. Now we got another
Oh,
Memorial
it's
Day.
Tonk. By the way, that's Tonk. BHW fight. Okay.
Oh, that's what that is.
Oh yeah. So he's in Florida probably.
Oh, he left Seattle and went to Florida.
No, he's going back to Seattle.
Oh, on his way back to Seattle. Okay.
Dude, one thing I noticed when when I was whenever I go to the West Coast, it's a fucking all day trip.
Pretty much when you flying out
Oh,
there.
he's in Dallas. Yeah, he's in Dallas because that's where when I went to Seattle last year. I went to Dallas.
Actually, you should mock time if you're flying west, but if you're flying back east, you're gonna lose all those hours.
My plane was late and I missed my connection. God damn, that
Mm,
sucks.
yeah, it does. Hmm.
He went to Duke University today. Oh yeah.
But yeah, like I was saying before backstage,
Uh huh.
the San Antonio Spurs paid me for their inability to close out games, so I profited off their stupidity. $101 and some change.
By the
Today.
way, by
So,
the way, I met a prince in Zimbabwe, and we're exchanging bank accounts. And one thing he told me is that I told him I had a buddy, EM, that it was a Spurs fan. He says the second he gets the shirts, he's gonna send me a couple.
yeah, right. Yep, yeah, that's right. Because you know the losing team gets their all of their championship jerseys sent to a third world country. So he gonna send me one. He gonna send you one from Zimbabwe.
Yeah.
Yep, man, that's crazy. You know, I told you the story about the Miami Dolphins '84 Super Bowl champions made it back to the U.S.
Yes. Damn,
Uh,
that's
I, yeah, I saw. I actually got a chance to see one of those T-shirts make it back over. It was an orange one. It was an orange T-shirt. Miami Dolphins '84 Super Bowl champions. I was like, man, this is crazy.
By the way, breaking news: Sexual Chocolate has dropped out of Trump's Freedom 250 concert.
Are they dropping out like flies? It
Yeah.
was like a whole lineup, and then one by one, all of them start dropping out. They was dropping like flies, like the Venus flytrap was getting them.
Uh huh. Yeah. Unfortunately, we can't see Sexual Chocolate at the concert.
Sexual shock.
Sexual Chocolate.
Yeah, the WWE and the WCF is going to be the only ones that in attendance probably.
And Mudbone says no. Knicks are scoring in the paint. Spurs were shooting long shots for the most part. Yeah, that live by the three, die by the three. That's what kind of did them in.
Yeah,
So
not learning a lesson from the previous games.
yeah,
Unbelievable.
I
They're the
think
first team in not NFL, NBA history since 1971 to have a double-digit lead in every game of a series and lose.
what you call it. I think Kyle Shanahan must be like their advisor.
You said Kyle Shanahan?
Yeah, another guy who blows big leads in the Super Bowl.
Yes. Yep. Yep. Kyle Shanahan is on the advisory board for the Spurs.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking.
Yep.
Has to be.
Because it was because he blew two double-digit leads too in both of his Super Bowls, right? or the three they went
And,
to,
and in Atlanta too, motherfucker.
and he was on the Atlanta staff.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
He was the OC.
yeah, he was offensive coordinator. And that, yeah, damn. So yep. So he know what it's like to blow double digit leads in the playoffs. Mm-mm-mm. You right. You on to something, Shay. I think Mike
Mm-hmm.
Shanahan's got a plug into the Spurs,
Yeah.
management, coaching staff. That's crazy.
Oh man. Yep.
I can imagine. The only thing we can hope for is that they're not, since it's been 1973, pretty much the same distance that between championships that we're at right now. Because our last championship too was in '73. You know,
All right.
it was for the '72 season, but it actually occurred in '73 in January. So it's the same distance between titles. So hopefully, that omen could rub off on us, right? That we
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
it's
So
crazy.
so we've been doing lately. We've been doing richest owners, and we did richest owners in basketball and
We did,
NFL, right?
yeah,
Right.
we did the basketball with sweet.
All
Yeah,
right. Yeah. Yes. So now I wish. Hey, damn, I seen color up there, but now he's he was in the back, but either way,
uh-huh.
I'm doing
What's going on here?
the richest owners in the Major League Baseball.
Right. Oh, baseball. Okay. You got the list of the
I'm looking.
teams.
Yeah, I'm looking at all 30 owners.
So the Yankees and Cubs will probably be 1 and 2.
Close. No, Yankees. Where
Right.
are the Yankees? Let me see. Yankees. They're not even. They're not. He's not. Well, again, this is
Not number one.
owners, not the franchise. No, they're not even in the top 20. He's not even in the
You
top
talking
20.
about
The
the
owner.
owners, the actual owners? Okay.
Yes.
Well, the Cubs owner is pretty. The Ricketts family is pretty. They're kind of like Green Bay, where a lot of people got their hands in the cookie jar.
Yeah.
You said that Yankees owner, what's his name? It's the
Yeah.
Steinbrenner kid.
Yeah.
Don't
He's
have
not
a
even in the top. Not even in the top 20. Hal
Oh, he's
Steinbrenner.
not
That's his
top.
name.
So the Phillies. Okay. So the Phillies.
Let me see. Let me see where the what you said. What was the other team? The Cubs. Not even in
Yeah,
the top 20. His name is Tom
Ricketts.
Ricketts. Yeah, not.
Ricketts. Yeah, the
He's worth
Ricketts family,
2.3 billion. Not in the top 20.
which is crazy. The baseball owner is more than the Cincinnati Bengals, and he's like 30th in like top. um, the
I can
Brewers,
tell you.
the
I could.
Cardinals, the
All
Bush,
right. All right.
they got
I'll tell
ties
you
to
who.
them.
I'm gonna tell you the top 5 real quick. The New York Mets
Let me
is number
guess another
one.
one.
Oh, go
Okay,
ahead.
that's okay.
They're number one. But go
I was
ahead.
gonna say the Brewers and the Card. I was gonna say the Brewers, the Cardinals, and the Twins.
Okay, Brewers. Not in the top 10. Not even
Okay.
in the top 20. What's the other two teams? What was the other two teams you said? The Twins in the top 20. They're 13. Minnesota Twins
You said the
are
Twins are
13.
13.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they kind of middle of the pack. They're rich traditional.
They're tied with the
The
Texas Rangers.
stuff.
They're tied with the Texas
Oh, what
Rangers.
about the ball? Oh, I know who will probably be up there. You said the Mets, but Baltimore. Um,
The
what's it
Ravens?
called?
No, I'm just
Let me see.
playing. The
No, the Orioles.
Baltimore Orioles.
Let's see.
Yeah,
That's
they're
more
in the
like a
top
small
10.
area.
They're in the
Yeah,
top 10. Number 8.
they're pretty
Well, he's
rich.
in.
Yeah. They're pretty,
Hey, Joe Riss,
let me
what's
see
good?
what. Oh, the freaking Rockies. What am I thinking about it?
Colorado Rockies.
Yeah, yeah, they should be
Colorado.
up unless they children of unless the family is
No, not even in
like
the top
the
10.
siblings there.
Not even in the top
Okay,
20.
so the main manager is probably passed on his heirs.
Mm-hmm.
So scratch that then. The Athletics, the Oakland Athletics, that's a generational what to do. They're
John
probably at the
Fisher,
bottom.
15, middle of the pack.
He's in the middle of the pack. See all
15.
these teams that had rich traditions. You think be up there like Steinbrenners and all them.
Yeah. Usually Miami is in the top. Last two lists, Miami's within the top 10.
You there, Shake?
Yeah, I can hear you.
The Marlins.
Yeah, the last two lists,
You
right?
said the
Miami
Marlins are.
was in. Yeah, we're 29. Bruce Sherman, 29.
Oh yeah, they tend not to have a lot. Would remember Wayne Huizinga used to own.
Mm-hmm. He's like, that's why Derek Jeter got the fuck up out of there. You know. You there, Crypto? Crypto, you there? Toronto Blue Jays, they're number 2. Toronto Blue Jays are number 2 with 19 billion. Yeah, that's they're number 2. Number 3 is the LA Dodgers. Number 4, the Washington Nationals. And number 5, the Boston Red Sox. John Wayne Henry with 5.7 billion. So yeah, 23 billion is the Mets. Steve Cohen. 2 Toronto Blue Jays. Roger Communications with 19. Mark Walter with the Dodgers at 7.3. And the Linear family, Washington Nationals, at 4 with 6.4 billion, and John W. Henry with the Boston Red Sox at 5.7. There he is.
Okay.
Yeah, can you hear
I don't
me?
know.
Yeah.
Somehow, yeah, I went into one of the dark zones while I'm driving
Okay.
to the freaking them dead zones. I
Yeah.
have
So
to
I was
drive.
saying, Toronto is number 2. LA Dodgers is 3. Washington
Oh yeah,
Nationals
well,
is 4, and the Red Sox is 5.
the Red Sox. Yeah, why did I think about the Red Sox and the Dodgers, especially the Dodgers? Who's number 1? You said
The New York Mets with 23.
the Mets. The Mets now.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. The owner's got 23 billion.
Yeah, 23 billion.
Damn. Who owns the Mets?
Yeah. So after next week we're gonna be doing the hockey, and then I'm gonna do the top 10 richest owners the year. I'm gonna do the list, and do the top richest owners, and then the bottom, in sports.
And
Which
out of all the leagues.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you're gonna mix them all up, and then
Yeah, yeah.
whoever's the top 10 and out of everybody. Well, the Broncos probably will be still number one then, right?
Broncos and
He's got like
whatchamacallit,
100. Yeah, he's
Broncos
way out
and
ahead of everybody.
Broncos and the guy from the Clippers.
Yeah, not Bonham. What's it called? The Microsoft guy, Allen.
Yeah, yeah. He's up there.
Yeah, they got because the Walmart, the Walmart thing guy owning the Broncos, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, he will probably be number one of all sports.
So Charles B. Johnson, San Francisco Giants, comes in at 6. Art
San
Moreno
Francisco.
at 7. Oh no, at 6 he has 5.5 billion.
Okay.
The Red Sox owner at 5.7. 7. Art Moreno with 4.9 billion. The Los Angeles Angels. David Rubenstein, Baltimore Orioles at 8. Paul Dolan with the Cleveland Guardians at 4.6. And at 10, John Middleton with the Philadelphia Phillies at
Phillies.
4.3.
Okay, so he made it into the top 10. The Phillies.
Yeah.
He said the Orioles is number 8.
Orioles, yeah, Orioles number 8. They have their training camp in Sarasota.
What? That's down the street from your house?
No, Sarasota is like an hour from me, but it's an hour north of me.
No. Oh, did they?
Yeah.
So they actually have
And the
Macho
Twins,
Man's they have Macho Man Randy Savage's partnership.
yeah, and the Twins is in Fort Myers.
Yeah, it's a lot of spring training in Arizona and Florida. A lot of that spring training.
Atlanta is in Northport, which is 15 minutes from me. Now down the street from me is Tampa, spring training.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they don't stay at home and do it. They go out. They go
They
to
go
another
to
part of the
Port
state
Charlotte. They go to Port Charlotte.
to do theirs,
Yeah.
which is weird because there's other teams like the Yankees that go there to their place and do it, or their area.
Well, yeah, they're in Tampa. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, the Rays. That's where the Rays played their season in the New York's spring training facility.
Oh, while they was fixing the building,
Mm-hmm.
so they used the
Yeah.
all of
Yeah.
their home games was playing at the Yankees facility.
Yeah. Listen, I will never watch Florida. I mean, baseball. I will never go to a baseball game outdoors in fucking July, August, September. Fuck that. No,
Oh, you
you
want?
can't pay me.
I
Hell no,
thought
you
that was
can't
the
pay.
best. Thought that was the best time to go.
If you want to cook.
It's like I thought that's like the prime time to go, Shake.
Yeah, you can go.
You know,
You can go if you want. That's for you, maybe. You like it hot.
that's the best time. You know,
Yeah,
you know, get a nice cold glass of lemonade. You know, and sit out
actually,
there and catch some fly balls. You know, while you're on your Walkman, while you're listening to the game on your Walkman. You
get
can,
a nice
jump
cold
over the
glass.
fence and stick your glove out there and intercept the ball.
Hey,
You know.
get yourself some ice cold hot dog water.
Yeah.
Ice cold.
Yep, you can get that at the ballpark. They
Yeah.
sell them at the ballpark with the Nathan's hot dogs.
Yeah. I think this was you at the ballpark with some hot dogs.
Nope, that was heavily doctored.
Man. By the way, did you? What's up, Color? How you doing? Can you hear me?
Is it there?
Pretty good,
I
gentlemen.
don't
How about you?
All right.
What's
What's
happening?
going on?
No, I was just waiting for you guys to finish. I didn't want to interrupt.
By the way, did you
I
see
was trying
the new Madden cover?
No, I didn't.
There's
The
Madden
new
Oh,
one.
27.
nice. Very
Yeah.
nice. Very nice. Very
There you
nice.
go.
Shake. Very nice work.
Very patriotic.
Very nice work, Shake.
Hey,
That was a
listen.
good patriotic cover, Shake.
Yeah, listen.
Yeah, that's
Patriots. Just in time for the 250th. You know.
There you go. The
Mm-hmm.
Madden get released. The Madden's releasing his debut of the
Yeah, so we're just
Great
going over the top richest owners in baseball.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
So top 10, the Phillies. By the way, 11. Just at 11, you're just in time. 11. Bill
Surprised the Yankees not one.
B. Dewitt is at 4 billion. St. Louis Cardinals is at 11. 12. The
Well,
Itchy
I'm sorry.
family.
What was the category again?
Owners baseball. Baseball.
Oh, baseball. And right
Yeah.
on 11th for the Cardinals. Huh? That's actually not bad, man. They're a They're a small market team. Mid market, I guess you could say.
12
But
is the
they're not
Itchy
like the
family.
Yankees.
Itchy family at
Mhm.
you'll be surprised at Detroit Tigers with 3.39 billion. Ray Davis, the Texas Rangers, and Jim Poland are both tied at 13. The Texas Rangers and the
Giants
Minnesota
at
Twins.
where were the Giants at? Were the Giants up there pretty high?
San Francisco Giants? No,
Yeah.
we haven't got
Giants.
to them yet.
Okay.
No, they're six. They're six. My bad. At
Yeah, I was gonna say
5.5.
they're a pretty
The Mets are
well
number one.
endowed team.
Let me give you a quick recap. Mets is number one. Blue Jays number two. Dodgers 3.
Mhm.
Washington Nationals 4. Red Sox
Mhm.
5. San Francisco 6. Los
That first
Angeles
of all, that top
Angels.
six right there makes that top six right there makes complete sense to me. Having followed baseball for
Uh-huh.
a good decade or so. Yeah.
And again, this isn't
But go ahead,
franchise. These are
continue.
the owners. These are the owners.
Right,
Just so you
right.
know. San Francisco Giants, Los Angeles Angels, Baltimore Orioles, Cleveland Guardians,
The game just went
and
final.
the
Cubs beat
Philadelphia
the
Phillies.
Giants. Yeah.
So okay, so the
What about
Minnesota
the Reds are probably at the bottom too.
and Athletics, the Athletics are at 15. John Fisher at 3.6 billion.
No, Billy Bean couldn't make him any more money, huh?
Mm-hmm. Then you had the Sider family with the San Diego Padres at 3 billion at 16. Atlanta Braves Holdings, of course, Atlanta
I like the
2.5.
Padres.
Jim
Growing up as a kid.
Jim Crane 2.4 with the Houston Astros. John Stanton with the Seattle Mariners at 2.4. By the way, I went to that stadium with Tunk.
To the Raiders
nice.
Stadium?
Yeah.
Okay.
I saw Tampa.
Don't they have a new stadium?
Yeah, I went to that
Is it
stadium.
Safeco Field, or whatever his name? So I think it's Safeco Field or something.
Yeah, I was there with Tunk when I was in Seattle. And at 20, crypto's favorite team, the Chicago White Sox, at 2.3 billion.
No.
They're tied
the wrong side of town.
Actually, the Cubs and the White Sox are tied at 20 with 2.3. So there you go. Both Chicago franchises are tied at 20.
At 20, huh? I would have thought that. He must have drained. Ricketts must have drained his bank account and sent it to the south side.
The Marky Brews is 22 with 1.9 billion.
Mm-hmm.
The Yankees are at
You know,
23
Ryan
with
Reinsdorf
1.6.
held them for a while. But Reinsdorf, because he owned the Bulls and White Sox for a minute, I think he sold a certain shares of them. He used to own both at one point. But yeah,
Patrick Sublisky at 23 with the Tampa Bay Rays at 1.6. John Sherman, the
1.6.
Kansas City Royals at 1.3. Damn, I forgot some of these teams existed.
Damn, it's crazy because the Royals won a championship in the last 10 years. So you would think their revenue that owner made some more money since then. The Royals are down there, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. And the
Ken
Rangers have made
Kendrick.
more money?
Ken Kendrick are freaking the Diamondbacks at 1.2. Bob
Yeah, I
Nutting,
expect that from the Diamondbacks. Yeah, that sounds about
Pittsburgh
right.
Pirates at 27. Bob Nutting. I'm like, damn, what the hell kind of? That's a good porn
Yeah,
name. Bob Nutting.
Bob Nutting. It is.
Bob Nutting all over the place. Oh, speaking
Maybe
of
he lived
porn
up.
names, Dick Monfont, Colorado, at
The
28 with
Rockies, really?
yeah,
Oh my God.
at 0.7 billion. Bruce Sherman with the
Okay,
Miami Marlins at 0.5, and coming
the
in at
Marlins.
dead
Damn,
last is the Cincinnati Reds.
that's what I thought. The Reds got to be at the bottom of the barrel. That makes a lot of sense.
Jimmy Satterfield, what's going on,
That's the
dude?
one they ran. They ran the owner out of the league because she was racist. Yeah,
Damn,
she lost a lot of money. Well, I guess the new owner didn't have a lot.
that is
Oh man.
crazy. And since Cincinnati is in the bottom of the NFL too.
Yeah, exactly. They got a lot in common. The football team and the baseball team. Now only if they had a basketball team, right? That will fit right in line. Well, I guess the closest basketball team is the
It's
Cavs,
Cleveland.
but
Yeah, but not
yeah,
Cincinnati, right?
right.
Does Cleveland have a bit? Oh, Cleveland. Oh yeah, the
Yeah,
Guardians, right? Yeah.
yeah, they get the Guardians, yeah. But they was toward the middle of the pack, wasn't they? When the Guardians like up there in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let me see. Let me see how they are. Let me see how they're doing in the standings.
And the Padres.
Damn, the Yankees are the Yankees are in the are at first place right now with 42 and 27.
42. Oh, they number one in the East.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's ironic that the number one owner, the richest owner is last in their division at 31 and 39.
oh, the Mets is the dead last.
And at least in their division in
In
the
the
East.
division, okay. And the Reds, what are the Reds record?
Cincinnati Reds or Cincinnati.
Is
They're
that
they're
on the
dead, they're last in their division too.
okay, so they're last in money and they last in the standings. Okay.
All right. In the American League, Kansas City is last, and
Hmm?
in the American, Colorado is last. Hell, the Mets are like
Wait a
what?
minute, Colorado. When did they
Yeah,
be? Wait a minute, Colorado's in the American League now.
no, National League.
Oh, okay. I'm like, when did they? Well, I thought they did a rearrangement. I'm like, when
No,
did
no,
they do
no.
that? Oh,
Kansas
okay,
City in the American, and then National is Colorado. I meant
it's Colorado, right? Yeah.
Yankee Mets are third to last.
Hmm.
Yeah, man. Marlins are trash.
That's good. But at least now, okay, now that you got one New York team hoisting the trophy, hopefully that'll suppress all the other ones, so we won't have no Yankee championships or no Mets championships. So they could just
Mu-
live off the Knicks fumes for 364 more days, and so they can stop the nonsense. Because I don't want to hear no Mets fans at all, especially in the next 300 some days.
Mhm.
We don't need to hear that. Well, at least the Yankees got a shot, I guess.
Yeah,
You can still
the
say
Cubs are the Cubs ranked 7th in the National League.
we're seventh. Yeah, we had a pretty big slide since the first 40 games of the season. We started out hot, then we freaking went up belly up in the last freaking 2 months. Last month. Well, the last month actually, it was the last month that we went going belly up on the freaking standings. I'm like, man, you're 13 over 500, and then you end up
And
a month later you're 13 under 500 in the next handful of games.
so how does baseball playoff work? Who makes it
Just
to
the same.
division?
It's less to the division winners, and then you get the wild card play-ins for that fourth team to make it. So like who's ever in it, like the fifth best team play the fourth best team to see who gets that final spot.
Oh, yeah. So
Kind
the
of like the
baseball.
NBA. Yeah, kind of like the NBA with the play-in, where you have that one game wild card.
Mhm.
That's how it is in baseball. They have like a one game wild card to see who makes the final play-in for that for a right to play the top seed. For the the following week. Well, actually, it's really like the following 2 days. So you don't really get no break. Yeah, it's
Mm.
they have like maybe one day off from that play-in. Because when the Cubs made last year, they played, and then like 2 days later, they was playing again after that. Yeah, they only give them like a 1 day break in between the games.
Mm.
Well, it's kind of format like the NBA in a way, how they get it. Because at first, you used to have to be the division winner just to make the playoffs. That's all who made it. It's like
Mm.
4 teams. It's like ridiculous. Like you playing 160 some games, and you can't even play in the tournament. And you could lose the division by one game, and you miss the whole playoffs, and you won like 90 games. Yeah, I was like, they got to do something about that. You can't have a team that damn near won freaking 100 games and freaking missed the playoffs. It's crazy.
Mm.
That will be the equivalent of a 14-win team in the NFL missing the playoffs because they didn't win their division. Because the other team in their division won 15 games. That literally was going on in baseball for a while.
Mm.
Like what the hell? Yeah, they got. I'm glad they kind of try to address it by having the play-ins and having different matchups towards September, at the end of September. The
Yeah.
NBA is a lot better now. How they do it, because 10 teams got a legitimate shot at making the playoffs every year now. Even though 8 makes the final cut, but 10 teams literally have a shot every time. They need to do baseball where they have sort of the same. 10 teams have a shot, 8 makes the final cut.
Yeah.
I don't. I couldn't tell you about hockey as much as far as their. It's still a 16. It's still like the NBA as far as 1 versus 8 and things like that. But best out of 7, stuff like that.
I think that's what the NFL need to do. We need to do best of 7.
Yeah, best out of 7. You be playing the Super Bowl in June. You do that. Best out of 7. Oh yeah, you definitely Super Bowl will be held in June. Right now we'll be playing the Super Bowl right now.
I guarantee you, whoever wins the Super Bowl will be so tired that there's not going to be a repeat.
Exactly. because then you got to get back started in August and September. You only have like a 3 month layoff.
Mm-hmm.
You have the draft, kind of like the NBA, where they right after the season end, a week and a half later, you have the draft. They would have to have the draft in July,
Mm-hmm.
and then go right into mini camps in August. Get started all over again. But yeah, best out of seven. Maybe if you do that shake, you have to play every 5 days or
Mm-hmm.
4 days. If you want to squeeze in the best out of seven playoff format, you
What
might you
about best
might
two out of what about a
if
best
you
two out
do
of
it,
three?
yeah, that'll work. 2 out of 3, you could do it. Play every 5 days,
Mm-hmm.
and then you have to build the rosters to 90 men rosters to accommodate for injuries and
Mm-hmm.
replacements and stuff like that. So if you build a 90 man roster, play best 2 out of 3, and
Or you don't have to do you can still do a
you know,
53-man roster, but you
speed
have
it up.
a whatchamacallit, a minor league team.
Yeah. Or how about this? This is like the ultimate participation trophy format where every game you playing for your seed. All 32 teams make it. It's a tournament like the NCAA tournament. Well, one game elimination, everybody make it. You basically play you basically play for seeding. So when the playoffs start, it's 1 versus 32,
Mm-hmm.
31 versus 2. So whatever your ranking is, that's who
Mm-hmm.
you play. So you basically have to win 5 games to win the Super Bowl. That's what it comes out to be. Because if it was 64, you end up winning 66 games to win the tournament. So you basically have to win 5 games. You have to go 4-0 or 5-0 to win the Super Bowl.
Hmm.
Right out of the gate, you're playing week one. No bye weeks, none of this nonsense. No bye weeks. Right out of the gate. If you got the best record, you're playing the team with the worst record, and so on and so forth. And then you got, you know, whoever's in the middle there, they're probably going to be the most evenly matched. 15 versus 14 or whatever it is come out to be. But yeah, but I'll do it like the NCAA tournament, Shake,
Yeah.
where everybody makes the playoffs and you just play for seeding. The regular season is only going to be for your seeding.
Hmm.
No division champions. Get rid of all that nonsense. Just play the schedule out. Whatever your record is, uh, you just basically you're going to be seated at whatever number in the playoffs. There will be no more division champions.
I
I
think
get rid of
so.
that nonsense.
Cincinnati is the Louisville market as well, right?
Yeah.
What's a good
Yeah,
list?
it is. It's Louisville. It's literally right over the bridge. Cincinnati,
Mm-hmm.
it's right over the bridge. You can get there in about 10, 15 minutes. You can get to Louisville. And you got the Muhammad Ali arena is down there too. I drove by it a couple of times. The Muhammad Ali arena.
Who
And,
plays in the Muhammad Ali
and
Arena?
the hell if I know, probably the Louisville Cardinals, I'm sure. I got it, but yeah, they it's right downtown Louisville. Is it Louisville or Lexington? I'm mixing it up. I'm getting dyslexic. That's Louisville. Yeah.
Mm.
But yeah, I
But
drove through there. I drove on I-64 and I went through there and then I went to Indiana. But that's my new proposal for the NFL, Shake. My enhancements of the the great playoff tournament. I will call it the great playoff tournament. I will maybe start it in late December and we end somewhere around February. I guess the Super Bowl will still be in the same week, you know, week 2 in February, maybe week 3. you have a bye week for the final four.
Yeah.
Have it like that.
So let me ask you this: you think baseball? Would you think baseball will be more interesting if they played less games?
Maybe we shrunk it down to 100 games instead of 162. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you would probably get more important games, like more, more attention. Yeah, I agree with that. If they shrunk it down to maybe a flat 100 game season,
Mm-hmm.
that way you don't have these teams coming on these late season surges where they're literally 10 games out and they still got a shot at making the playoffs. Because they were racing these 10 game deficits, and next thing you know, they're squeezing into the wild card.
Mm.
Oh, they make these late September runs that happens like clockwork every year. Well, team is left for dead, and then next thing you know, they resurrect like the Phoenix and freaking make the playoffs when they had no business being there. But yep, I say yeah, shrink it down to 100 games, and then you get more days off in between series. You know, they more well rested. So yeah, I would say shrink it to about 100.
Can you imagine if, let's say, the NBA did did like an NFL type schedule where they played Sunday, like just like the NFL schedule, 17 games, 18 games, whatever,
Hmm.
and how much more impactful that game will be?
Oh, if their season was reduced to 18,
Yeah, 18 games.
oh yeah, it'd be intense. It'd be all hands on deck at that point. You be having people playing with broken limbs because they think of the importance of the game. They
Hmm.
can't afford to lose.
Yeah, no
You
load
be having
management
people,
there.
you yeah, be no load management there. People be like, yeah, this game is way too important. You drop 2, 3 games, you find yourself on the outside looking in.
Yeah.
If the NBA did something like that with that kind of a setup, yeah, if theirs was strong, that'll be, man.
See,
You
that's the
want to talk
difference.
about
The
you want to talk about
NBA,
parity. You have
yeah.
a team that haven't won having a shot now because all they got to do is go on a nice little 9 game winning streak, and they can find themselves right in the thick of things.
What do you think, Color?
Oh, I don't know. I'm kind of distracted at the moment. I haven't been following, to be
Okay, I got
honest
you.
with you.
Yeah, we're talking about. Can you imagine the NBA? See, the NBA could get physically they could
Hmm.
do not financially but physically they could do an 18 game series. Now the other way around can't be true. The NFL can't do an 82 games.
It's 82 game season, right? Yeah,
Right,
No,
right.
holy crap!
yeah,
Talk about
yeah. Because the recovery time for both sports, one being less of an impact sport versus one that's not an impact sport, you can recover faster. So hence you could play more games in
I
a
wonder
shorter
why
time.
hockey because hockey is a physical sport. You don't need that. They
It's,
don't
that's
need
what
that
I'm
much
saying. You would
time.
think it. Yeah, exactly. You would think that okay, hockey is playing exactly the same amount of games as NBA, but you turn out one is way more fast paced and high impact,
Hmm.
and they're playing. You know what I'm saying? The same amount of games as if the NFL. The NFL's got this.
But
You think about
here,
it, hockey.
yeah.
Hockey's rosters is a lot shorter than the NFL's rosters. The rotation's a lot tighter and stricter.
But you know
Um,
what's crazy is those hockey players, right? If they ran 40s, they would not run 4.3 or something like that. But on those skates, man, they fucking fly. They haul ass.
yeah, right, exactly. They're running way faster, at 40 yards, and than the regular. You know what I'm saying? You're skating the 40 yards in a fraction of the time, right? or
Uh-huh.
at least half the time.
Exactly.
You're right. At least half the time you're skating that same distance. So, and then when you get an impact, when you connect with another hockey player, the force of that
Yeah, talk about car crash.
constantly. Yeah. And then if you catch a hockey stick to the freaking shin or the freaking solar plex, you
Or think
freaking
how fast that puck is going. I'd rather get hit with a football any day than a freaking puck.
I know, yeah, that thing is going like a bullet. That's literally a killer projectile. Once it comes airborne, that
Mhm.
I've seen hockey pucks knock teeth out of people's mouth. Literally. A flying puck knocking the tooth straight out and out.
Speaking
But
of
yeah.
which, you heard of Damien High Life? That shit is fucking insane, man. Shout out to Vamos Gatos. See you in the building. What's going on, my man?
Vamos Gatos.
Shout out to my Green Bay Packers fan, Tom Grassi. Yeah.
Tom Grassi, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That's a Hall of Fame name. Grassi. Yeah. But I think eventually the NFL, when they go to 18 games, they add that extra game. They're going to add an extra playoff team. We're going to
By the
have
way,
8
Color,
playoff teams.
I have a question specifically for Color. Out of all the players, all the rookies we drafted, who do you think has the best football name?
Oh, Chris Bell, man, absolutely, hands down.
Yeah, yeah, Chris Bell.
I mean, as soon
That's
as
the
I
one I'm
heard the
looking
name,
forward to seeing.
I knew we. I mean, think about it, bro. Chris Bell. That's like, I don't know. That's just one of those regular names that turn into become a superstar that nobody sees coming. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, yeah.
That's just for one. I'd have to. I've been so out of football lately. I'd have to sit here and think of our
What
guys.
about the
Kind of.
linebacker that we drafted in the second round?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Rodriguez, is that his name?
Yeah.
Mm.
That's always a good linebacker name. There's a couple that are
Rodriguez.
like,
Yeah.
sound like football names, but aren't really football names. That's for sure. We got a couple of those.
Right.
Kaczmarek is a good
But
football name. No, actually, Kaczmarek is more like a hockey name, if I'm being honest with
It
you.
is, yeah.
yeah, yeah,
It is.
yeah.
It actually is a hockey name. It's a perfect hockey name. Garris Barrett. Yeah, it is.
I
And
think there was only like one guy that I was like, nah, not a football name. I can't remember who it is off the top of my head, though.
not to be stereotypical, but our linebacker has a better baseball name.
Rodriguez, yeah. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
he
yeah, yeah,
does.
no doubt,
Yep. The perfect baseball
no
name.
doubt. Eddie,
I mean,
right?
it's traditional. And it's not that is a traditional baseball name.
Wasn't there an Eddie
Iconic.
Rodriguez? Played for like
Uh,
everybody in the Central.
Mm.
probably did. Probably did. That's yep. Those
You ever see that movie Hanging with the
Rodriguez.
Homeboys?
Mm-mm.
No.
You know, damn man, it's a movie called Hanging with the Homeboys, right? And they're going to a Puerto Rican party, right? And tell them, hey man, listen, they're trying to crash a Puerto Rican party. He goes, what happens if they ask us who are we with? Tell them we're with Jose. He goes, well, come on man, there's a Puerto Rican party and there's not one Jose.
Damn.
That's just funny. He goes,
That's
yeah, tell
crazy.
them we're with
No,
Jose.
no Jose's at the Puerto Rican party.
And what's the guy's name? I'm trying to think of it now. Will Kaczmarek. Who else? Where the hell is it? What about Charlie Heck? What the heck kind of name is that?
Now
What
that
the heck
sounds like a
name is
linebacker name right there, man.
Charlie Heck.
Yeah.
Charlie Heck.
Yeah, yeah. He goes, I was running with the ball, and all of a sudden, heck, he got the heck blown out of him.
Mm.
What about Tutu Atwell?
Yeah,
Oh, that's a great name. A great
is.
football name. The Atwell name is good anyway. You know, that's definitely
You know that the
anything like that. Anything like that. Atwell, Atwater, they're all good names. They're all good football names.
you know that Aiden Smith passed away. The guy from the 49ers.
Oh, really?
Is that the
Yeah,
dude that quit early
36.
because of,
He was
or
36
no?
years old. Wow.
Or did he
Okay.
just?
Yeah,
He was
Jacob
all pro
Rodriguez.
too.
Jacob Rodriguez. Yeah, that's definitely a baseball name.
Yeah, Aiden Smith. He was 36. Wow.
Is that the kid? Didn't they just get shot or something, or
I don't
not?
know if that was him.
Or
No, that was the receiver. I think that got shot.
or is Aiden Smith the guy that quit football early because of head trauma?
God damn.
That could have been him because it was. They said it was a sudden death that happened.
Hmm.
It just happened.
Interesting.
Yesterday. Yeah, he was young, 36. Like, he's a linebacker.
What the
All
heck
pro.
happened?
He was an all pro linebacker, so he wasn't no slouch.
Shout out
Yeah,
to Vamos Gatos. He's a Steelers fan right now. He wants to bring Aaron Rodgers back to Miami. Shout out to my
I
man.
don't blame him.
Mm-hmm.
Vamos Gatos. Originally Kings '89.
Yeah, Canes Dolphins 89. Yeah, I've been messing with him. I said I call him FIU Steelers 89.
He sounds like that Young 3K guy on Pete's channel, man.
The who?
That Young 3K or whatever his name is.
Mutant Tree. On
Sounds
Pete
just
channel.
like Vamos Gatos. Yeah, on Pete's channel.
By the way, we updated Pete. I said Pete is the Nick Fuentes of the Dolphins community.
Oh, absolutely,
Yeah.
dude. with a tinge of Candace Owens, man. Not the dark tinge either, you know.
Pete would probably tell you he wear it as a badge of honor. He's the type of person that would say that.
He's definitely getting paid by London. He's definitely getting paid by London crypto. He's definitely part of that big London Illuminati group. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Oh man, I was listening, dude. One of the funniest things he said was that Brewer is the two of centers.
Oh jeez.
Is he?
Yeah, because he's short.
Well, I mean, I'm surprised he doesn't embrace my Malik Willis's Nick Foles take, man.
Listen, and I think in order for him to embrace Malik Willis, will still have to be on the team.
Yeah, watch when we start doing the Miami special, and Malik is lining up at the wing back surprisingly, and then leaking out into the end zone to catch a touchdown like Nick Foles. Watch it happen, I'm telling you.
Wing T, we're gonna run the Wing T offense.
It's gonna be called the Willie special instead of the Philly special.
Oh, it'll be crazy. Yeah, it'll be crazy. Now Ryan Tannehill won a playoff before the Dolphins.
Yeah,
Actually,
but dude,
right? I
mean, I fully expected that, Shake, because I keep saying it, but for his whole tenure here as our quarterback, you know, the low hanging fruit take was, hey, you build him a team and he can get you deep into the playoffs. But again, I knew that would happen. We just didn't do it. You know, so on one token, I was upset that we never did that. On the other token, I'm glad we didn't because I knew exactly what the result would be. Exactly 1.5 more games per year. And that's on average what he produced for Tennessee when they got him Derrick Henry and, a quality team. You know what I mean? He got exactly where I thought he would ever get for us. He still didn't win a Super Bowl. He still didn't get over the hump. He would have got us a couple playoff wins, and then he would have been here for another 7 years. I mean, so we almost got lucky in that regard. So I'm not one of these people that's like, oh, look
I
at
don't know
what
he's on the
Tannehill
tour,
went and did. It's like he did exactly what I thought he would do here if we would have given him them tools. You know what I mean? Because we started to. I mean, look, I don't want to crap on Tannehill too much because when Adam Gase really started to get when Adam Gase really provided him what he needed. Look, he went on a 9-game run. We were heading into the playoffs. The whole injury happened, Matt Moore, all that. I mean, but that was probably his best chance here to do what he did in Tennessee with us. Was that year we lost in Pittsburgh? Because then he come back the next year, and that was the Miami Miracle year. I think.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Either that or he got hurt in training camp, and then we had another year without him, and then the Miami Miracle year. I can't remember. I think it was right after he went on that run and got injured before the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Well, shout out to Fred. That's one of the if I do watch Peach Channel, I do enjoy hearing Fred's takes every once in a while.
Yeah, Fred, man. Speaking of Fred takes,
Fred has cornered the market on the great takes. He's starting to corner the market.
Yeah.
Well, what's interesting about Fred and takes is like, look at my avatar, dude. Like I took that picture because Miss Finn sent me a that beanie, right? So I took a picture of myself so she could see that I got it. And I swear, dude, it looks exactly like Fred's avatar, bro.
Uh-huh. Fred had a beanie.
Yeah, I think he's wearing a beanie in his avatar.
Oh.
Woolly beanie, whatever you want to call it. I switch in and out every couple of years, as to what I call it.
I call them Scullies.
Yeah, it depends. Yeah, Scully, right? That's a new one. Yeah, it depends on what. Like if I'm, I mean, it's not really code switching, but like if you're in a region of the country where they commonly call it beanie, well, you have to call it that for people to know what you're talking about. But you might be in another part of the country where they call it woolly.
Yeah.
Another part might just call it a cap. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, no. When we were growing up, we called them Scullies.
Right. Well, so that's not as new as I thought.
Yeah, because I used to wear those all the time.
That was south of Palm Beach County lingo. That's what that was.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't get the updated dictionary up here, Shake. The updated language model. We didn't get the LLM up here.
No.
That's funny because that's really all dialect, like regional dialect. It's just like different large language models.
Yeah, those things are perfect.
There's words in that. There's words in their dictionaries that ain't in everybody's dictionary. Like in the Midwest, like Missouri, Illinois, ignorant is ignorant.
Mm-hmm. And the crazy part is I used to wear Scullies in the summertime. It was like
the picture of my avatar was taken a month ago.
Oh, damn.
It was like 90 degrees that day.
Because it looked like you're wearing a sweater too, right? Or no, that's just a regular shirt.
I might have been. I don't know. Yeah, I was wearing a regular shirt. I'm cold right now, bro.
God damn.
I'm walking around in a Sherpa robe. a Miami Dolphins Sherpa. That's what I picked up one. It's got a Miami Dolphins logo on the front. Big Sherpa robe. That's what I'm gonna wear. If I ever do a show on Sunday mornings, man, I'm gonna put on a Sherpa robe and my cup of coffee.
Mm.
And my woolly.
Mm. Yeah, those are things that I guess the multi names, huh?
Yeah.
Kind of like soda. Soda in the Midwest is pop.
Pop, yeah. You don't order a soda, you'll
Yeah,
get a
soda
soda.
pop.
You'll get a
Yeah,
club
soda
soda.
pop.
You
Soda pop.
order a
Yeah.
soda. Yeah, there's some mid areas that mix the two.
Like
Soda pop.
in Wisconsin, they call water fountains bubblers.
Yeah, in Kentucky too.
It's crazy,
Kentucky's
man.
had the bubbler. It's so bad in Kentucky they didn't even know what water fountain meant. I had to give them the visual aid and like act it out. You know what I mean? And the lady at the counter was like, "Oh, you mean the bubbler?" I'm like, "Yeah, where's that? Point me to the bubbler, please."
Yes. My man Vamos got those in the chat tonight. Oh, man. By the way, hey, listen, we're one of the topics I wanted to bring up is a verse. We're gonna do a verses real quick.
Mm-hmm.
And it's gonna be Phil Collins versus Elton John.
Phil Collins.
And dude, Phil Collins, I didn't know he plays over 12 over 30 instruments.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, he's one of the few that can drum while he sings, bro.
And also reverse engineers. He makes the songs and then adds the lyrics to the songs.
Well,
Like,
in the studio, but he still had to
that's it.
perform those in concert, Crypto, and he's done it plenty of times, playing the drums while singing, dude. It's crazy, man.
Yeah. Yep.
That's a rare gift. There's another guy that's real famous that was good at that too. I forget who it was.
I know Prince.
Yeah. Well,
Prince
he'll
would
just
play
make
a lot of music
songs.
instruments.
Play a lot of
No, a famous group, Crypto, where the drummer was the singer too, man. Can't think of who it is now.
Not Motley Crue,
the
is it?
drummer was there.
No. It was it's an older group, but not bebop or nothing, not that old, but like older. I just can't think of who it is. Was it Ringo Starr? Might have been Ringo Starr, I'm thinking of.
That was the lead singer, was also the main drummer.
But I tell you what, they both have a library of hits. Elton John.
Oh, huge library, yeah.
Well,
I think he's one of the four now.
I probably respect him evenly, but like
one
equally,
of the four groups.
I like Phil Collins better than John.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, he's my favorite artist. Phil is.
Really?
See, I remember. Yeah, Phil is
the worst one in the world.
Him
and a favorite.
Him and he was good in Genesis too.
Yep. Right. See, that's also trivia about that. Actually, Phil Collins in Genesis also was one of the three. Now it's four groups that ever sold over 100 million albums as a solo artist and as a group. To do it as a solo and to do it as a group. He's one of the four to do it now. It's crazy. Of course, the Beatles is the other one, the other group, and the Jackson 5 is the other one. Michael Jackson and the Jackson 5.
Oh yeah.
But yeah.
Oh yeah.
That did it as a group and then as a solo artist.
From what I hear, Eric Clapton is in the Hall of Fame for like three different for like three times, or for like three different bands.
He made a lot of good ones too. Yeah,
Yeah,
classic.
he was with Derek and the Dominoes. Is that who he was
He
with?
lost his. Then when he lost his son, the Change the World was also co-written by. I'm trying to think. Damn, slipping my mind. Well, he wrote it, but it was like it was something else that was involved with that song.
There's only two songs I could think of Eric Clapton: "Knock Me Off My
Fuck
Feet" and "Cocaine."
cocaine.
That's
Yeah,
it, right?
You don't remember
and then there
Father's
was
Eyes? That's the other one. Father's
well,
Eyes.
there
That's
was
the one.
also like the last leg of his career, which was
Yeah.
a little more recent, was Tears in Heaven. It was a big
Tears in
Mm-hmm.
Heaven.
popular one.
Oh yeah,
That's the that's
yeah.
one. That's what I'm thinking about. Would it be the same? Yeah, that's
That
the
was
one.
Yeah,
Cause
that
that's the
was
one
his
about his
last run.
son.
That
Yeah.
was like through the '90s or 2000s, and that like made a lot of freaking money. That was a huge hit, dude. But
Tears in Heaven. Yep.
one of his later ones.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Let me ask you, Crypto, because you're a big Phil Collins fan. What was your favorite Phil Collins in Genesis and favorite solo?
Oh, the Genesis one. It's a tie. It was just so many good ones.
Easy
Well,
Lover.
far as far
Easy Lover
as
will be Easy Lover for me is Genesis, right? That's Genesis. She's an
I like that
that's
easy
one. Yeah,
lover.
uh-huh.
She'll get a
Yeah.
hold of you.
No, that
I
was
like
him.
that
That was
song.
him. That was
I
him.
mean,
That
I
was him
mean,
as a
in
duet with Philip Beatty. That was
Yeah,
a duet.
and you have to pick a different one. We all have to pick a different one because In the Air Tonight is like
That was
the
his. That
Star
was his
Wars
duet.
of his repertoire. So you got to put it aside. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like obviously that everybody's
No,
gonna
no,
be like,
it could
oh,
be listed
that
if
one. You
that's
Uh,
know
the
what I mean?
only if that's the main one, but that's the one that's got that
no,
huge drum,
Phil,
that
Phil,
drum
Phil
Right. It's
portion
like
of
Collins.
it,
well,
and
wait,
everybody
but
know it.
crypto. It's like when you ask somebody. It's like when you ask a Star Trek or a Star Wars fan what their favorite movie is. It's like, well, what's the point of that question if you're not going to put those two aside? You know what I mean? Because they're just going to say one of those two. You know what I mean?
Actually, my
Well,
favorite
that's
one of
at the
my
top then. But that's
But
not
how you
mine.
ever, you know what I mean? Like,
I
how are you
always
ever going
use
to
it.
find out? How are you ever going to find out what a Trekkie's real
Well,
favorite movie is
well,
if he always says Trek?
Shake,
You
you
know
could
what I
probably
mean?
guess. Shake, you could probably guess mine because I use this phrase. I
Take Me
use the
Home,
phrase in my song all the time.
Another Day
No,
in Paradise.
exactly. I say that phrase
Oh
all the
yeah.
time because it's my favorite
That's
song.
it right there,
Then
crypto.
Another Day in
That's on my
Paradise.
day of the that's on my day
Everybody
of the
know
hailstorm list right there, bro. When I was a kid, man,
that's
yeah,
dude,
Another Day in
that's the
dude,
one
Paradise.
right there,
dude,
bro.
I was gonna say that one
That's
because
my
dude, the beginning of it, dude, that the beginning hook,
Yep.
oh man. But all right,
yeah.
if all right, I'll pick a different one because he has so many to
When
choose
I well,
from.
real quick, when I hear that song shake, the first thing that floats into my head is a summer afternoon in South Florida, bro. When I hear that song from Phil
Mm.
Collins,
Yes,
it's just
sir.
childhood
It's
memories all
cold
over the
and I'm
place, dude.
nowhere to sleep. It's just so well written. It's like everything that culminates in that song, from the lyrics to the sound. It's like it's iconic. You know
Hmm.
exactly when you hear it.
You
Even when
couldn't
you
go
just
a
hear the
day.
intro, you're like, okay, you hear it,
Yeah,
and it
you
builds
couldn't
up
go a day in the '80s and '90s without hearing that song on the radio at least once,
without
bro,
hearing
or
it
in a
at
grocery
least
store or any freaking wherever, man. It was on everywhere.
exactly. It was on loudspeaker for sure. It was definitely on loudspeaker. But yeah, of course, the video was also iconic too because of course, it's telling the story, you know. But I'm like, man, "Take Me Home" is a good one too.
Yeah, yeah,
Now, I was gonna say if I
me
wouldn't
too.
say "Another Day in Paradise," "Take Me Home" is definitely a close second when it comes to how it
Uh,
is, you know, because
Against
it's
All
got
Odds was another
drum
one.
portions in that too. That's like classic.
Against All Odds was another one.
Against All Odds, yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's another one. That's on the album. That's on the same one too. Yeah, but the one from Genesis, because Jesus is so many. Um, I would say I will have to go with Driving the Last Bike,
Mm.
and that's one. And then the other one, With that is tonight, tonight, tonight.
Damn.
That one. Tonight, tonight, tonight. Oh, I got some money in my pocket.
God, I
How
forgot
much
that, but
love?
forgot about
I
that one too,
get it.
man.
I gotta get it to you.
Oh,
So please answer the
every
phone.
night, every night,
That part,
every night.
you know that I clipped that part specifically for a ringtone. Like when my phone ring, it would clip that portion of the verse when he says, "So please answer the phone, 'cause I keep calling, but you're never home. What am I going to do?" Is that I'll clip that little portion and make that part my ringtone. I
Yeah.
had that on there for a while. I was like, "Oh man, I got to clip this one. This is a perfect ringtone right here." But yeah, that's a good one. Tonight, tonight,
So
tonight.
I remember.
And
I remember.
that's like a close second with driving the last spike is just so many different crescendos and lows and highs, and that was like it's like a masterpiece. And the length of
Didn't
the
he
song
do
is
a?
what makes it
Didn't he
so
do
good.
a cover? Didn't he do like a
Yeah.
Diana Ross cover or something?
You talking about the Genesis or his solo one? What do you mean?
Either.
What you mean?
I forget which
The
one it
Diana
was. The one about
the We Can't
it's a
Dance
famous
tour?
song. No,
The
it's a
I
famous
Can't
song from
Dance.
like
That one?
Diana Ross or something. No. It's like
Oh, I think I know. Oh, I
oh,
think I know what you're talking about. You talking about follow no, that's Genesis. That's just, no, I'm talking about what's the solo one I'm thinking about. It's on the second one. Damn,
about
I'm
not
catching a break,
about
yeah.
not throwing your about not throwing your love around. It's a famous song from like Diana Ross or something, dude.
I can't. I'm catching a brain
All
Oh,
right.
cramp
you
with
know
that
what
one.
the frick
I
it
know what you're
is.
talking about. I
The
don't. You
audience
talking about I don't?
probably already
When he
has
say
it in the chat.
I don't care anymore. That one. I don't
No, that's a
care
good.
anymore.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's a
that
good.
one.
Forgot about that one too, man. That's
I
another
don't
great
care.
one.
Yeah, I don't care anymore. Yeah, that's an awesome one too. No, 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 no. Do 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 do.
How many? What about Elton John? The only one I could think of. There's two.
Oh,
There's one he did with the Lion King, but the one I liked was
oh,
the Crocodile Rock.
Crocodile Rock.
Me and Susie were so much young. Or something. I forgot how it goes, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Crocodile Rock.
Mm-hmm.
You know what the ones that one of my favorite ones, that Elton made is called Sacrifice, and it's no sacrifice. That one, that's one of my favorite ones by him too. Um, and then it's another one. You hear me shake?
Yeah, I hear.
That's a good one. That's probably the one of his best composed ones too, because it's got toward the middle and end. That's like it's like perfect. When things go wrong and left anger and temptation
Dude,
strong
it's a song
and
about his
to the
mother telling him not to
boundary.
fall in love, dude. Crypto, it's a song about his mother not telling
Oh,
him not to fall in love. It's a famous freaking song, dude, from Diana Ross or somebody, man, or the Pointer Sisters or something, or
not to fall
you
in
know what
love.
the frick song? It's about his mother telling him not to fall in love, dude. Not to fall for love.
Damn, not to fall. Oh, you can't hurry, love. It's a
Yeah,
game
you
of
can't
give and
hurry,
take.
love.
Yeah,
No,
that one.
you
Okay,
just have to. Yeah,
just have to
that's the
wait.
song.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I
Yeah,
Who did
Phil
that? Was that
Collins did
something
that
Diana
one.
say.
Ross?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a
Pointer
good.
Sisters. Pointer Sisters.
Yeah,
Pointer Sisters. Right.
right. And it's a game of give and take. You can't hurry. Yeah, that's a good
Love
one.
you
That was on
just
that
have
same
to
album,
wait.
but you can't care anymore. That was on. I knew it was on the second album. That's on that same
It's
one.
like
It's a track on
that
that album.
was like the middle of his career, man. After Vice, and like,
Yep,
but
after
not
Vice.
real late. It was probably early '90s or that he did that cover.
Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy because think about the early days of Genesis. They wore all these kind of crazy costumes. That was like the deep gloom days of Genesis, back when Peter Gabriel was the lead singer and Phil Collins was just a drummer.
Peter Gabriel was with Genesis. Is that where he was from? I didn't never know that,
Yeah,
bro. Really?
yeah, he's
I'm
original.
a
He's the
I'm a
original
fan
lead
of Peter
singer.
Gabriel. I never realized he was with them, man.
Yeah, he was with him. Yeah, he was the head guy before he parted ways, and that's when Phil took over.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wasn't
Phil
he
took
the
over
guy
after
that did
Peter
the
left.
video with all the? Wasn't he the guy that did the video with all the supermodel women that were clones that all like were
With
in
clone.
red dresses,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
slick back
that was the
hair? What was that song?
that was the deep '70s, boy. That version of Genesis was wild. And when
Oh
Phil
wow.
took over, he just
Well,
took
that
a whole
shit.
nother
Cool.
sound. It was a different type of sound they had. They went with Phil. Even though Peter Gabriel had some good, when he was the lead singer is there before he went solo, you know,
What about
you
In Your
know,
No, that's
Eyes?
all I know is his
in your
solo stuff.
eyes, yeah, in your eyes,
Oh yeah.
in your eyes, the light, the heat. All I want to be that. Yeah, that's a good one
Oh,
too.
I thought
That
In
was
Your
the
Eyes.
sound and music to that one is pretty cool.
In Your
Yeah,
Eyes.
that's a newer one that's from a soundtrack, a movie soundtrack.
I thought that was like a song about him getting head, and then he shot his load in her eyes.
I don't know about that. I'm not sure about that one. Oh
Oh,
man,
I shot
you
it in your
you
eyes.
you'd be crazy at some of those songs if you play it in reverse. It might be saying some of that, Jake.
Hey,
Hey, by the
Crypto, you
way,
I
ever
real
heard of
personally,
quick,
the?
hey, before we continue, I see my man Chef Jew, so we got to play this.
What's up, y'all? This is Chef Jew. Looking for a great chef for your next catering party, private party, office party, etc. with welcome watering meals and desserts? Let Chef Jew Catering and Sweet Treats take care of it for you at an affordable price. Call me at 786-804-8096. Also, reach me at chefjewcatering@gmail.com. Direct message on Facebook and Instagram at Chef Juice Catering. Chef Juice Catering and Sweet Treats. Food with a passion. We do it all.
I guess Edge don't like to
there
send
you
the
go.
audio through for means for me, bro. I didn't hear
Yeah,
none of that.
I
Yeah.
have
I
to
guess
push
I
the
got.
sound button.
I guess,
In order for me to
I was
hear it, I
gonna
gotta
say
hit
that.
play sound. Yeah,
Well, it's the first
yeah.
time I've ever used. It's the first time I've ever used Edge in StreamYard.
Damn.
Well, yeah. Mine's do it all the
I'm
time. Where I
trying to
have to
get
push
off
a
the.
button
I'm
to hear the
trying to get
sound.
off the Chrome, bro. I'm trying to get off the Chrome, man.
Why is that? You don't like Chrome?
I'm
Yeah,
gonna. No. I love
Brave
Chrome
browser is
and I
pretty
love
good.
Google, but as far
Yeah.
as their software, but I got a business 365 subscription from Microsoft. So if I'm gonna be paying $400, I'm gonna get something out of the dang thing. You
Hey,
know what I
yeah.
mean?
At least
Yeah, I
So
hear you.
I'm trying to use their browser to get something out of them. Because it's all tied in with Copilot, which is pretty useful.
You know
Right.
what?
Yeah, it's all
All right.
tied into the ecosystem.
So you know
Oh, you're the one. There's another one by Elton John too. Shake. I was gonna say
you're
you're
the
the
one.
one. That's another one. That's another one. Rocket Man is a classic one
Oh
that's
yeah.
on every movie, pretty much.
She's a rocket man.
Yeah.
Isn't that what they call little Jim
Kim
Kong the
Jong
Rocket
Un,
Man?
Rocket Man. Yeah. Yeah. Rocket Man.
I
I don't
just
know if they
never
played
got
the
it,
Elton John
bro.
backdrop.
I never got it, bro. I never got the Elton John thing, bro. I really didn't.
Yeah, Elton was pretty big. Of course, British artists always tend to be big when they come solo, because he was never known to be a part of a group. So it was more like, okay, he did his thing. He may have had some duets and different appearances where he sung along with somebody, but it was never like official.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
he played piano. He played piano across from Axl Rose at MTV Music Awards.
yeah. He would do a lot of that. Yeah, where
Uh,
he's a
They
pianist
they did November Rain
on a
together.
song.
mm-hmm. Remember he
Well,
did
was
Stand with
looking weird.
Eminem in the awards.
Stan, yeah. Oh, I forgot
Please
about
don't
that.
call me wondering why I got out of
Yeah,
bed at all.
I tell you though, you
yeah,
could
yeah.
take
He's
Elton
right.
John. I'll tell you what, you could take Elton John and Phil Collins. You can send them off on a yacht, okay, where they belong, and off the coast of Chesapeake Bay, okay. And I'll take Daryl Hall any day of the week.
Actually,
I'm
you
going to
know,
Daryl. I'm going to Daryl's house, bro.
you know who
I'm
a
still going to
person
Phil because I'm getting them drum sets and the freaking the
actually you
greatest
Uh-huh.
know
percussionist of all time.
And when I get to
Yeah,
Daryl's house, before we play any music, him and I are going on a mission, and we're gonna go find Oates, bro.
yeah. But actually,
yeah. One of them made it to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame about I think it was 2014. I was still at my old job at the time when they was nominating when one of them made it and they made it. You know,
Pick your
they got
favorite artist from any genre. Pick your favorite artist from any
man
genre of the
man
modern
eater.
era, and they've been to Daryl's house, dude.
dude, I tell you what, I could
My
tell you an
old chief
artist.
looked like him. He was a
Can
carbon
you
copy of him.
can you
Yeah,
hear
I'm
me?
sorry, Shay. Go ahead.
No.
Yeah, I
I
hear
can
you.
tell you an artist that I will put up with the likes of Phil Collins and Elton John. He's also he wrote for Kenny Rogers. He wrote for a lot of people. My man Lionel Richie.
I was gonna
Oh
say
yeah,
yeah,
no doubt, no
but see,
doubt.
that's another one that he could have been a part of that group that the 100 million I was telling you about
Yeah,
albums as a solo,
Commodores.
and then
And
as a
and
what's it called,
far
he would have did it with the
and
Commodores. Yeah,
far more respectable a human being than his daughter. I'm just saying, my
yeah,
opinion.
yeah.
His adopted daughter,
Him,
by the
him
way.
with the Commodore.
Is he adopted?
His daughter.
Yeah, she's
He said
adopted.
his adopted daughter. Yeah, yeah, Lionel Richie's daughter.
Yeah, she
But yeah,
adopted
Because I
him.
know
he would have did it with the
his wife was
Commodores.
Caucasian, right?
But I don't think
But
the Commodores sold got that threshold. I think they was close. They might have crossed it now. But yeah, that
yeah,
was another group that was powerful.
Hey, there was
Lionel just
another
by
guy that
himself.
I found out was from the Commodores, dude. That like I blew my mind, man. That a lot of people don't think of anymore. I can't remember. Do you know who There's four of them, right?
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
You remember who they are?
No,
It slipped my mind. No,
no.
not
Let
the
me
I
main.
look.
don't. I
Nobody
don't.
other
I
than
can
I
give you
don't
the.
either. But there's one besides Lionel Richie that was real famous too. I can't, and I just realized that the other day. I can't think of who it is though, man. I have a bad memory night. My
Yeah,
RAM is
it's
bad
slipping my
tonight,
mind too.
crypto.
Me
I gotta
too.
hook back
I,
up.
I
I gotta
just
hook
did
back up the spinning platters. You know what I
by,
mean?
by me liking Phil and Genesis
All
and know
right.
the background of that group. I know pretty much all of the whole band with Genesis, but because all of them, you know what's
All
crazy
right. Here we
about
go.
Genesis?
Six.
All
Real
of them
quick.
had a solo career. All of them actually did. You know, Mike Rutherford. He sung. He had a solo career too. You know,
Mm-hmm.
Through the Living Years. Remember that song, Through the Living Years?
All right. Here
Not too much.
the original six.
Yeah.
The original six members of the Commodore are Lionel Richie, Thomas
Oh,
McRae,
that's six.
William
Okay.
Joaquin Millen Williams,
I don't know.
Ronald Lapierre, and Walter Clyde Orange.
Walter Clyde. Okay.
Mm.
I do remember him. But the other
Yeah, I
ones,
think it might have been that.
they never went
It might have
solo.
been that. It might have been that first guy you mentioned, dude. Not after Lionel Richie.
Thomas McRae,
Right.
McLean.
Yeah, Thomas McRae. I think that's who I just saw the other day. That was is like he
Larry,
does stuff that I didn't
Yeah.
know he did. But I also we have to freaking mention probably the
Yeah.
greatest studio musician of all time, and that's the lead guitarist from Toto, bro. That
Oh yeah.
dude has
What's
played guitar for
that's
everybody. That dude has written songs for everybody, man. I'm telling you. Name it, and he's written a freaking song for him, dude.
yeah. That band there is awesome. Yep. That's an
And that
iconic
dude is
song
a
too.
cool dude, man. That is a really cool dude, man. Like even like later in life, man, he does a bunch of podcasts with every now and then. You know, he like floats around the podcast world. Dude is cool, man.
Yeah. So
Telling all these
Nicole.
old stories and shit.
I'm looking at it right
Yeah.
now. Nicole Richie is adopted because her biological parents and friends, acquaintance of his, were experiencing financial hardship. So he took on the.
Okay.
Yeah. So she.
Oh,
What
But
a
the
noble fella.
other daughter looks just like him. So the other
Okay.
daughter, I can tell you, is not adopted.
That's not exactly right.
Nicole's the one that was frolicking around with Paris, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Although I will say she got herself out of the limelight, and it seems to be away from that whole thing. So I don't know. We haven't heard from her in a long, long time. I think her father got a hold of her and said, "Look, you ain't getting none of the family money if you don't
Oh,
calm down."
your son. You talking about the Mr. from song Broken Wings? That's a hell of a song too.
Yeah, that's what Liz was talking
The,
about.
the ending of that song is like classic.
Hey, and
it just makes you
we're
want to
also
dance when you're there.
forgetting. If you want to go with a quartet here of who we were talking about originally, Phil Collins, Elton John. I think we added. Who did we add to that? Lionel Richie, and then one other. I think we had already added too.
Hall. You said Hall, right? Hall and Oates.
Daryl Hall. Yeah, Daryl Hall. So we could we can make it a quintet. We can make it a quintet and go ahead and add Sting to that.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, I said.
But see, the thing is, Sting was such great with the Police when he went off on his solo career. You know, he was like he had a nice little run when he separated from the Police.
But
So
he's also Crypto. He's also one of these guys that's done a lot of collaborations that people don't know he did. You know what I mean?
Right. Remember, he did the collaboration with the Three Musketeers soundtrack with Bryan Adams when he did that one.
Here's another one. Here's another one.
And Rod Stewart.
And here's another. And here's another one. Here's another one. Because the guy actually has in some of his music, he has some ska roots, dude. He has some Jamaican roots. You know what I mean? As far as his music goes, you can hear it sometime, right? He did a collaboration with a group that's more of a contemporary island sound. I forget the name of the guy. Pabo Bantu or something like that. Anyway, he if you watch the movie Ace Ventura 2, When Nature Calls, when they're over in Africa, at the end of the movie, when the credits roll up the screen, that song that's playing right there has got Sting in the background, bro.
All right, so check this out.
I will say this too about the whole thing with him. It was another one he did. It was a good song called Englishman in New York. That was a perfect song. I like the way that song is written. It's like one of the nicest tones. It almost like it could be a acapella, but not quite. But it's got that tone.
By the way, the song I was referring to at the end of When Nature Calls is called Material World. Spirits in a Material World. That's what it's called.
All right, check this out. All right, real quick. So this will be a good closing question. You know what I'm saying for the show, right? Because it's gonna take a while. So we have we have Elton John, right? For one-time concert, Elton John, Phil Collins,
right?
Lionel Richie, Sting, Hall and Oates, and Bob Marley. One night only, right?
That'd be a mix.
That
would be a mix.
Yeah.
So the question would be, right?
And you know who's in the front row watching? Elvis and Michael Jackson.
Yeah. And Tupac.
Yep. And Tupac, yep. Exactly.
So all right, these artists, right? You you have to put them in order and name at least two songs they'll be performing. They got to be performing two songs. So,
Okay.
I'll start off with you.
You want to start first? Okay.
Yeah, I got
Okay.
Cutter start.
I
You want
ordered them
Cutter?
as far as how they go
Yeah,
and the songs they
who
performing.
performs and who closes, who opens, who closes, and who's in the middle, and then the two songs they perform.
I'm gonna tell you now. I'm closing with Phil. But go ahead.
Go ahead.
Well, I'm probably gonna open with. Um, I'll probably open with some Police, dude, with some Sting, doing some of the Police covers. We'll go with. Let's see. God, I can't even think of it. It's been so freaking long since I listened to any Sting, bro. Yeah, Sting's gonna have a very short set.
Right.
Well, it's two songs anyway.
That's why
It's
you
only
could
two
probably
songs.
you could probably open it up with them.
Synchronicity.
Mm-hmm.
That opens the show. Synchronicity with Sting doing a Police cover,
Yeah.
and Roxanne.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that too.
Actually, he opens with Roxanne, right?
Mhm.
And then he ends his 2-song set with Synchronicity, right? And then let's see, Daryl comes out and plays some. Let's see, what do they got? They got some the song he did with Queen Latifah. What's that called?
With Queen Latifah.
Yeah, he did a cover of a Daryl Hall and John Oates song with Queen Latifah live at Daryl's house. It's really good. Anyway, so we'll go with Daryl Hall next, and we're gonna go with. God, I got to think of these songs, Shake. You got me on the spot, man.
Yeah.
If I'm going with Hall,
Help me out.
I'm gonna go with Manny. I'm gonna go with Maneater.
Yeah, I'm doing
Maneater. Oh yeah. We'll go with that. We'll go with Maneater for sure.
Yep,
for sure.
And I might even throw Method in Love in there.
Yeah,
that's a good one. That's a good one.
If I have to do, if I have to do two Sting songs, because I'm gonna start off with Sting 2. I'm gonna do Fields of Gold and then
Fields of Gold. That's my favorite one.
And Brand New Day.
And what?
And
Brand New Day. Yeah, that's a
Brand New Day. Turn the clock to zero. Starting off a
Fields of Gold is a good one. Matter of fact, that remind me of my high school. I was in high school like that, but Fields of Gold, it just throws me immediately back to my high school art class. I guess because I heard it on the radio and it kind of stuck. I was in art class.
If I was at my desktop right now, I could be telling Gemini YouTube to be like, yo, they'll be like following along our video transcript and be like, hey, Color, how about this song?
Yeah.
But my second artist will be.
I gotta have this shit think for me now, bro. It's crazy.
My second artist will be Elton John, Crocodile Rock, and the song he did for The Lion King.
Oh, Can You Feel the Love Tonight?
Yeah, I like the one from The Lion King. That's good. That's good.
Can You Feel the Love Tonight? That's a good one. It's well written. Yeah, I have to say that. Can You Feel the Love Tonight? It was perfect. It was pretty cool. Shout out to Simba.
And how about the one he did for Princess Di? Rest in peace.
Yeah, he did one for her too. Yeah. Matter of fact, the whole England royalty. Well, he's from there, but yeah, the whole England thing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a classic one.
Yeah. And then the third one would be Phil Collins. My third one would be Phil Collins.
Okay.
It'll be Another Day in Paradise and obviously In the Air Tonight. I gotta have that if we're gonna do a concert. Okay. Then the fourth one is gonna be Lionel Richie with Hello, Is It Me? And then All Night Long. It'll be the
Mm-hmm.
third
Oh
one.
yeah, dude,
That is a
definitely,
good one.
definitely, man.
Yeah.
And of course,
Everyone you meet is dancing in the
Dancing in the
street.
street.
Oh,
Yeah, that was.
no.
I just like the videos, man. When you go back and look to the videos of that, you're like, man, this is crazy. The Saturday night, Friday night videos.
yeah. Hey, by the
Yeah, it
way,
was actually
and
Friday night
hey,
videos is what it was. We used to watch
hey,
Friday night
but hey,
videos.
y'all love this one because I'm gonna close out with Bob Marley, and
Okay.
his first song will be Three Little Birds, and the last song, all the artists are gonna come
Easy
together.
skanking.
Hey, listen, all the artists are gonna come together and they're gonna be singing "We're Jamming."
We're jamming.
Yeah.
Right, right.
We
See,
jamming.
okay, that's
We're
good.
jamming.
That's
Yeah.
good, Shake. The only way I'd follow that up is he does "We Be Jammin'," right? Daryl Hall comes out, and then they leave the stage, and the whole crowd comes out and starts doing "Easy Skanking," and
Right.
Oates comes out with a big fatty, fucking smoking a joint. Oates
We're
comes out and
jamming.
joins them for "Easy
We're
Skanking," dude.
jamming. I like
Yeah.
it jamming with you. We're
Jamming.
jamming. And while they're singing,
Yeah.
they're passing around the blunt.
Oh yeah, easy
If I'm gonna
skanking.
go, if I'm topping it off with Bob Marley, I'm gonna go with One Love.
One
One heart.
love. Yeah, that's a good one
Let's
too.
get together and feel alright.
Oates,
Hear the
Oates comes
music
out on the
playing.
microphone.
One Love. I gotta go with that
Oates
one.
comes out on the mic. He's like, "Excuse me while I light my split.
Yep.
Oh man, I'll tell you
I'll
what.
go
That's
take
another
a
one.
drink
Well, see,
from
the one Hall and
reality."
Notes song, the one Hall and Notes song, I would definitely have to play toward the middle.
Hey, what's going
Would
on,
def-
Ryan? AP.
what's that, right? Wait a minute, Pete. Wait a minute, hold on.
Ryan AP.
What was that? Oh,
Ryan
Ryan AP. I thought you said Pete.
No, Ryan AP.
Okay. Okay, but
But
the one Hall and Notes song I would have to play towards the middle is "I Can't Go for That." That's the one I'll be
Oh yeah,
playing in
I
the
that's
can't
the
go
middle.
one.
for
That's
that.
the one
That
right
that
there.
that, that
That's the
beat
one
right there
for
with
sure.
it.
That's definitely the one.
When you hear that, when you first hear the opening to that, that just gets you right off your feet right there. So
I
that's
was
got to be
going to
towards
like
the middle.
I was
That's
going
like
to
the
my
crescendo
first
as you wind
T-ball
it up.
game, Crypto. First time I heard that song, I was on my way to my first T-ball game, man.
Well, you heard "Can't Go for That." Yeah, that's a good one.
Hey,
Yeah.
No can do. I
hey,
can't go for
listen.
that. No
Hey,
can do. No.
hey, when they extended Davante Parker, that's what Crypto's song was playing when he found out they signed extended Davante Parker. I can't
I
go
can't
for
go for
that.
right, exactly. They was definitely playing that. No can do.
I can't.
When they played the horns on that, boy, I tell you, boy, when they was playing that the instruments in that song was like it's classic.
No, dude.
That's when you know Hall and Oates was on it.
I remember I bought the Hall and Oates greatest hits CDs. I'm like, God damn, boy, these motherfuckers got some hits, man.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I'm telling you, I'm telling you that "Method
Yo,
of Love" was awesome, bro. I loved it. The
Actually,
Crypto,
stories
it
in that
was
song definitely go.
Crypto, it was
METHODOFLOVE.
actually, if I had to do, I
Man,
had to do two
no, I
songs for
think it was
real quick.
Rich Girl,
If I
bro.
had to
It was
do
Rich
I'm
Girl,
a
man.
rich girl. Yeah, that's another
Rich
one.
Girl,
That's the one that Queen Latifah did with him, dude. I think.
no.
Okay.
If I had to pick a song from Hall and Oates, I'm out of touch.
I just
I'm
seen it
out
right
of
here.
My
It's
head
hey,
going
go
out
around. I'm
of
out of
I'm
touch.
out, yeah. I'm out of
I'm
my
Private
out of
Eyes.
time.
yeah.
Private Eyes.
Yep.
Private Eyes, yeah.
Oh, Private Eyes is another one. I think that was on the first. I think that was on the first album. There, Private Eyes.
She's gone. Oh, and then
Gone.
the one that really goes back to the day of the hailstorm,
Oh,
bro.
she's gone.
No,
Oh yeah.
because your kiss is
It's
on my
on my
lips.
lips.
Oh yeah, man.
Dude, you
Yeah,
ever
that
see
was
That's
Robot?
it right there. That's the best
Robot
one.
Chicken? You ever see Robot Chicken?
You talking about
Oh yeah,
the animation, the cartoon animation?
yeah, the
Yeah.
cartoon. Yeah.
Yeah, there was a
Yeah.
part where I think I don't know if it was Hall or Oates. He goes, kissing you, your lips are on my list, right? and all of a sudden somebody comes up behind her. He goes, "Doing you in the butt." That's on my list. Like, damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Kisses on my list.
Every time you go away, they did that one too, bro. They did every time you go away, really?
Yeah, damn.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realize that.
Every time you go away, that one.
You take a piece of me
It's up you.
with you. Yeah.
I don't know if they did that one.
No
Did they do that one?
That says it's right here on their list, dude.
Really?
They probably did a cover.
Okay.
Maybe it is. They did a cover of "You Lost That Love and Feeling"
You've lost
with
that love.
Terry
Yeah,
Mann,
right.
Phil Spector, and Cynthia Wall.
Mm-hmm. Well, it was written. Somebody else written, and then it's the cover for
Yeah,
it.
Righteous Brothers.
Yeah. Well, hell, that was freaking Michael Bolton's whole career. His whole career was a cover. Pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
But he did it well, though. That was his lane. He performed it well. I ain't gonna lie.
Pretty much.
He was best at that.
Mary J. Blige too. Her pretty much all her music is
Whole career was a cover.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yep. From Aretha.
Not all of it.
There you go. There you go, Crypto. There you go, Crypto. From Channel 4 NBC out of New York. Posted August 11th, 2025. Business spat between Daryl Hall and John Oates has been resolved in arbitration, attorneys say.
That
The
they had
dispute went
they had
public.
something go to arbitration.
The dispute went public in 2023 when Hall filed the lawsuit asking the judge to stop the sale by Oates so private arbitration could begin.
Damn.
Wow. So this was in 2025 where he man?
Yeah, they resolved it in 2025, yeah.
Wow.
By the way, next week.
That's crazy.
By the way,
I guess
next
the judge
week,
couldn't go. It couldn't go for that. The judge couldn't go for that.
It's interesting you say that. It's interesting you say that, Crypto, because it says it's unclear when the arbitration process was finalized, and details were not revealed about the arbitration outcome between the duo, who made music together for more than half a century, including hits in the 1970s and 80s such as "Man Eater," "Rich Girl," "Kiss on My List," and "I Can't Go for That." Rob Harvey, an attorney for Hall, said the judge had declined to go for that. No, I'm just
can't go for that.
He's not going to go for that. The judge ain't going for that. This case
in 2023 filings in the case. Hall accused Oates of blindsiding and betraying him, saying their relationship and his trust in Oates have deteriorated. Oates replied that he was deeply hurt that Hall was making inflammatory, outlandish, and inaccurate statements about it.
Man. Yeah, John Hall, I'm telling you, boy, if you saw my old supervisor when I was in the service, they like identical twins. I wonder if they related. Now I got to see if he's from Milwaukee. Is any of them from Wisconsin? Because they might be related. Oh, man.
Well, I can tell you. Actually. Well, that's just a song.
Right.
Yeah, so next week, by the way, we're going to do the hockey teams.
Yeah. We could get the hockey
Philadelphia, Pennsylvania is where they got together.
They got together in Philadelphia? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
and listen,
Daryl Hall was born in Pennsylvania, Pottstown, Pennsylvania.
Okay. Yeah. That sounds about right for Daryl Hall.
Oates was born in New York City.
New York City.
So New York
and he moved it, and he grew up in North Wales, Pennsylvania.
In North Wales. Oh, that's on the northeast side of the state.
By the way, after next week, in 2 weeks, we're going to be doing the AFC, NFC, and AFC, and the next week we're going to do the NFC. We're going to do like we did last time. We're going to play some how we think they're gonna fall
And
in
in
order.
order, no, how
Yeah,
they gonna rank, how they
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
fall in. So each division, uh, division by division, we're gonna do it. Rank them first
See,
through
this is, yes.
first through four.
Shout out to Joe Rist in the building. Still with us. How was China, by the way?
How was what?
China. He went to the East Asia.
Who did?
Joe Rist.
Oh, Joe Riz did. Okay, okay. He's on the world tour. He's doing his world tour, Southeast Asia,
Oh,
East
yeah.
Asia,
Lady Boy.
East Asia. Hurry up and buy. Oh, that's Vietnam, man.
Hurry up and buy.
That's Vietnam, man. Hurry up and buy.
Hurry up and buy.
Me love you long time.
So yeah. Next we're gonna do NHL, and then we're gonna start the AFC teams.
I'm gonna go out on a
Predicting where they're
limb and
gonna
just
go.
say I'm gonna go out on a limb and say the hockey team will be the not the Rangers, but I'm gonna say the Penguins. The owner.
Going back in
Uh,
October. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about, dog.
and I'm gonna say the not the Buffalo Sabres. I'm gonna say that I'm putting them dead last, and I'm gonna put the Maple Leafs in the top five. I'm just
Well,
guessing, taking a wild guess. My
yeah,
Blackhawks will fall somewhere around 11
yeah, we'll
because
see,
they
man.
they done passed along the torch to so many different people. So my Blackhawks might not be in there. Oh hell, they might be. I don't know. we'll
Oh
get
yeah.
it together. It'll be some unknown small market team that's got the wealthiest owner.
Yeah, yeah.
Hell, maybe Ryan Smith, the new Mammoth from the Utah Mammoth. Could be. Nah,
The Lightning,
the lightning in the bottle.
and then the week after that, I'm gonna do the top 10 richest owners. And
In
either way,
golf,
I listen. At the
I
end of
guess
the
you don't
day,
own the no. The golf doesn't have owners. Just the players are their own owners. Got to
I
be
think
nice.
the top at the end of the day, the top the bottom richest the bottom richest owners are probably richer than the top richest athletes. So
When you look at it that way, yeah, you're probably right. Yeah, seeing about all the richest athlete, who got the highest NFL contract as a player, and who's the bottom wealthiest owner, team owner, will be Cincinnati. So Cincinnati's owner makes more money than any highest NFL player,
mm-hmm.
basically. Because I don't think nobody has a $900 million contract yet, do they, in
No.
NFL? So yeah, there you go. Because I think he's worth like 900 million, the Cincinnati guy.
Yeah.
So not until Patrick Mahomes gets a 900 million, he needs to stack about another 400 on top of what he got. Then he'll be there. Because I think
Mm-hmm.
he got an extension for 64 million for 2 more years. That's not even close to the 900 million. So I think his total would be almost 600 though.
Mm-hmm.
Because remember, his last deal was a ticket.
He's got a
Was
10-year
500.
contract. He got a 10-year contract.
It was 500 million. So this new one puts him a little over 600 total for everything.
Mm-hmm.
So he's still about 300 million short. It's still a gap. Oh man. But see, if Green Bay had an owner, maybe Green Bay would be where Mahomes is at.
Mm-hmm.
Because each one of them have about 500 million each. You know what I'm saying? So they're collective as a team. So Green Bay's owners collectively, each one of them have like 500 million or 400 million each as owners, or actually city people in the city owns it. It's interesting. Maybe we can have a GoFundMe, Shake, and we can
Mhm.
catch Stephen Ross. Maybe
Yeah,
you think we can catch Stephen Ross and we have a GoFundMe?
yeah, and about a billion years. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. That's crazy. They said now that Elon becoming the first trillionaire, they said in order for him to spend all of that money, he would have to spend $1,000 a day for the next 1 million years.
Well,
Or let me ask you this. All right, check this out.
This is insane.
All right, let me ask you this. All right, let me ask you this. Can you imagine? All right, and I doubt this would ever happen, but can you imagine? Let's say back, Patriots. When the Patriots versus Giants, right? The odds were right.
Patriots Giants. Which one? The
Yeah,
first
number
or the
one.
second one?
Yeah, the first time. The first time. You know how?
Oh, the first matchup. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Can you imagine if he put $1 trillion on the Giants to win the Super Bowl? How much money would he get back? And can they even pay him back?
For the Giants to win that first one.
No, if he let's say he was to let's say he had $1 trillion, right? He goes, I'm putting $1 trillion on the Giants, and they
Right.
win. You think there'll be you think there'll be people to pay? He'll have be enough money for him to get his money back. I want you to think
No,
about that.
well, for him to pay out, they would probably have to get the market cap of the three largest companies and tell them, can I get a share? Can I get half of the shares? And then maybe we could represent it, Go get
How many?
Nvidia,
How,
Google,
how,
and
how many
Apple,
money? How,
and then
how
you
much
get
money
it.
would that be? How much money would that be if you put $1 trillion on
What would,
the? So let's
on the
say the odds are
Giants?
5-1. Yeah, 5-1.
Oh, would it be over five
So he
trillion?
probably
Like
get
if
like
it's multiple of five.
yeah.
Yeah.
Goddamn, boy, I tell you, man.
That's what I'm saying. Nvidia just crossed I think the 4 or 5 trillion. So you have to liquidate the biggest companies in the country, and just totally liquidate them to bare bones to get the money out. That's the only way you can pay it. You have to liquidate a lot of companies to do it, to get that
Man,
money extracted. You know what I'm saying? Google, Microsoft, and Apple would be able to do it. Probably just Amazon and Google. You could probably do it. That's about 5 trillion right there. So yeah, that's the only way to pay them back, Sheik.
Stafford is the highest earning QB in history, according to Joe Rist.
Stratford is
Mm-hmm.
Stratford or Stafford?
Stafford.
Oh, Stafford. I thought you said Stratford. I'm like, isn't
No,
he
Stafford.
retired?
No,
Oh,
no,
okay.
no, Stafford.
So he's got the most total over his career.
I reckon so.
I thought it would be damn Kirk Cousins, the way he been robbing people without a ski mask. But maybe it's not Cousins. So Stafford just got 60 million or 59 or 60. Don't Dak Prescott got? He's like on his second or third contract. I thought Dak Prescott would be up there. Dak should be in the top 5 at least, right? He had a couple of 60, 50 plus $1 million deals. Dak is in there. I think when they do Joe Burrow again, he might be creeping up there too. Him and Josh Allen may be starting to creep up there. What did you got, Shake?
Okay, let me see. Yeah, actually, NFL career earnings. Actually, Aaron Rodgers is number one with 308. All right, here we go. I already put the. All right, here we're gonna do. I got the top 10.
Aaron's got more than Mahomes.
Aaron Rodgers has earnings is 380. So I've almost got those. Your boy. All right. I got the top 10 of earnings.
Mm-hmm.
Who? All right. Let's name some names. Give me a name. I'll tell you if he's in the top 10 or not.
Well, Mahomes is in there. Cause he got the
Mahomes, yeah,
$500 million
Mahomes is 7 with 182 million.
that he's got. Oh, you talking about the
Earning.
ones that they
Earned,
collected? They collected.
earned. Yeah, earned.
They already collected so far. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah,
So
Patrick Mahomes is 7.
Ben Roethlisberger.
Not in the top 10.
He's not. What about Peyton Manning?
I guess these are players in the NFL.
That's still playing. I'm just saying. You talking about history?
No.
How
I'm
much
talking
they
about
accumulated?
no. These are current players. All these are
Oh,
current
the
players.
current players. Okay, so Aaron should will be there. Patrick's one.
He's number 7.
Patrick's number 7.
Mm-hmm.
Or Dak Prescott then. It's got to be one of them then.
Number 4, 250
He's
million.
number 7. Yeah.
Number 4.
Dak and Kirk Cousins. I'm
He's
still
number
on the
3.
limb. Say he's one. Yeah, he's real good.
290
It's
million.
taking money. he's doing it on the quiet though. I'm telling you, Kurt is real good with his. Baker Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield. Not even in the top 30. No. Baker Mayfield is 18. Sorry, at 87 million.
Yeah,
Guess
so far.
guess where Tua Tagovailoa is.
Tua's probably number 1. He's robbing people without a mask.
Ironically, Tua 22. Tua at 73 million.
He's collected 73 million so far. Okay. Current players will be
Massage.
definitely.
Massage.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, Deshaun Watson.
188 million.
He's collected 188 so far out of his 225 or 35.
Mm-hmm.
So he's gonna go up there real quick after this year because it balloons up again. It's all guaranteed.
Felipe Franks is the lowest, by the way, with 79,000.
Damn, who he play for?
He's a former Gator, by the way.
Who? So you're saying Deshaun is in the top what? Top.
He's
10?
5. He's 6. He's
5.
6.
Okay. So you got Dak. You got Child. Baker's not up there now.
Yeah, Baker. He's 15.
Tony. No, damn. I'm going to say Tony Romo. He ain't playing.
Yeah.
Kyler Murray.
Well,
He been getting good contracts. Yeah, he's been getting big contracts.
Kyler Murray's just outside the top 10 with 138, number 12. And believe it or not, right underneath Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow is Joe Burrow.
Matthew Stafford then, and
Matthew Stafford is 2. So all right, here we go. Number 1 is Number 1 is Aaron Rodgers. 2 is Matthew Stafford. 3 is Kirk Cousins. 4 Dak Prescott. 5 is Jared Goff. 6 is Deshaun Watson. 7 Patrick Mahomes. 8 is Joe Flacco. 9 is Josh Allen, and 10 is Lamar Jackson.
Flacco and Lamar. So Lamar rounds out the top 10. Mm-hmm. He's collected how much so far? 100 and what?
144 million.
Okay.
144 and a half.
That he's collected.
Jordan Love is your boy Jordan Love is 16 with 98 million.
Right, his new contract was just got him there. He's probably gonna balloon into the 100 plus because it's next year.
Famous Jameis is 20.
Jameis Winston.
Mm-hmm.
Number 20. Damn. What about Sam Darnold?
He's 26, right above, just right below Geno Smith at 60. Sam Darnold is 65. Geno Smith is 67. Teddy Bridgewater, holy shit! No wonder he's able to pay for Ubers and shit. He's at 64 million.
Two glove Teddy.
$64 million.
Did he say Stevie Wonder could be able to tell what's going on?
Damn, he's made some pretty penny, man.
Yeah, Stevie Wonder definitely could see what's going on in the Dolphins locker room for sure.
And Mitch
That was,
Trubisky is 30 with 48 million.
hey man, yeah, he managed to squeeze out 48 million. Mm.
And what's funny is
And
they
now
got the two.
all these new contracts like Josh Allen, Brock Purdy. Where's Josh Allen on this list?
He's 11.
11. Okay.
No. He's 9. Sorry, he's 9. Just above. He at 174.
He'll jump into the top 5 after the next extension.
You got the two Samoans. You got the two Samoans in the 21 is Marcus Mariota, and Tua Tagovailoa is right underneath him.
Marcus Mariota and Tua's in the same range?
Yep. Mac Jones is 42 with 15 million. And the backup to Tua, Tua's back, the quarterback that Tua will be backing up, Michael Penix Jr. is at 43 with 14 million.
43. Okay. Michael Penix.
Yeah, man, I know. Damn, Teddy Bridgewater made some money. Damn, that's crazy. I ain't know that. Shout out to Teddy Bridgewater, though, man. You know,
Teddy Bridgewater. Teddy's now with he's a coach now, right?
Yeah,
Teddy's a coach now, right?
He was a coach, but he quit. He probably go back to coaching. So next week, I'll tell you what. Next week we'll look into the all-time quarterbacks paid. Next week, all time as well.
Okay, so is this accounting salary from the NFL or privately?
No. This is all time. You know, all time players.
No, I'm talking about like where they get their money from.
Oh,
like,
I don't know. Yeah.
Is it getting from NFL or they total wealth?
I would say earnings, NFL earnings.
Okay, NFL earnings. I would say because it would be Tom Brady if it was just based on your total wealth.
Hell yeah, no doubt. LeBron James would definitely be. I know LeBron and Michael Jordan are up there.
Right. If you're basing it on a total wealth because of who they married to or what kind of companies they inherited or whatever.
Yeah. So.
But yeah.
Hey,
but yeah, if it's NFL earnings, then yeah, then you can go back and add the Mannings and all them in there. Or even Phillip Rivers, because he been in for a minute.
Oh, but anyway, listen, we appreciate y'all for coming through as always. Make sure you hit the like button.
Appreciate y'all.
Subscribe if you're new. So just
shout out to the chat.
Hell yeah.
Shout out to everybody in the chat.
Thanks, Jake.
Let's scroll through. Everybody, let's scroll through in the chat.
So next week we're gonna find out the NHL and we're gonna rank our AFC. Hey, thank you, Jimmy Stafford. Hey, no, we're gonna rank our AFC rankings.
Division winners.
Yeah, division winners. So next week. So
all right.
Y'all have a good night, man. Fins up no matter what. And we out this bitch. Appreciate y'all.
Fins up.